game changer. Stephen Curry. If it comes to you, then why be in a hurry? Simplistic views, power moves, goose and gander, pick and choose. We stand together, win or lose. Super cool, yeah, super cool. They used to put and be like, man, shorty super smooth, but I can lose my.
So Super Cool track, how did that come about? What was that process like?
Super cool. It was easy. It was free flowing. I went in the studio with a beat. Shout out to homie G Fools, man. Yeah, I went into the booth. I was listening to the track, and man, I just went crazy. Like, it just came to me naturally because the music speaks to the pen for me.
I'm big on titles. I really am. I love titles. Like, I feel like the title means everything.
Right.
Because it's a first impression thing. You feel me?
Right.
So, what do that title mean?
Man, Super Cool just...
I know it's typical, but...
Super Cool describes a temperament of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really told, like, how laid back I am. You know what I'm saying? I can lose it, like I told in the chorus, but I'm super cool. Like, I'm really like a laid back person. I don't do too much. And like I said, it describes an atmosphere, you know, and a person, like a smooth person, a person who just kind of like laid back, like on some chill shit, you know?
Okay, definitely.
Oh man, overall, man, I love it. I love the work. It's never enough time. Everything that I've gained thus far, being a new artist who hasn't put out any material, I feel really good about it.
Okay.
I mean, I really got a lot of support, a lot of people who really like the project, so I feel good about everything.
Are you working on a project?
What I'm doing now is making singles, and maybe eventually I would build up into putting the project together. But for me, it has to make sense. You know, I don't want to force a project on people. I want to see that it's a demand for my music first, and that's the reason why I'm putting out singles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, features. Are you looking into doing features with people, or is there any features that you would like to get on with, like get on tracks with?
You know what? Musically, I got a big ego. You know, I'm really arrogant when it comes down to my music. So features, I'm really not looking forward to getting on tracks with anybody.
I like the honesty. That's dope.
I'm really not. Like, I really want to show people that I'm here to stay, and they in the way. But as far as my close friends, you know, shout out Chaos, shout out Butter, you know, those are the artists that I would be willing to work with. But as far as bigger features, I really can't see myself working with my top 5, like I stated before. Montana 300, I think, is really dope. I would fuck with him. And maybe Lupe Fiasco. Lupe is dope, man.
Okay.
Shout out Lupe, man.
Man, so the chemistry with the producers. Because I know you want to, how lyric you are, I know you got music in the bin, like in the storage. I know you do.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Like, what is that chemistry like with the producers?
Man, the chemistry between me and the producers is like, it's so natural. Like I said, because music has its own way of writing itself for me. So whenever I go in and I speak to a producer about what it is that I'm looking for, once the beats start playing, you know, when they going through the selection, I already know what I want and I already know what to write to it. It's like, okay, this sounds good. It's natural. It's flowing. You know, I don't try to force music. You know, what I do is listen to a beat and the entire thought process just come to me. Like, this is what to write to it. This is what type of song this is. It's already embedded in me, you know? So it's like, it's so natural. Like, for real, like I said, my homie G Fools, man, he'll go through the beat selection I'll be listening to some shit. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one I want. For real, easy. That's the one I want. And that one, I'll fuck with that.
Definitely, man. So how are you with the freestyling? Like,
oh man, freestyling, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I'm more of a writer. I can do it, but you know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty, man.
Because I see you an honest person, so
yeah.
I was like, I might as well ask him. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So
definitions. All right, it's something that came about because we're in the process of redefining ourselves as a people. You know, becoming business owners, entrepreneurs. Learning that the old way isn't necessarily the way for all of us. So it's just a way of redefining ourselves as a people. Man, that's how I came up with the name. Because my trademark logo is more, it describes it. It describes what I'm doing more because it's a puzzle piece surrounding the letter D. And we're the missing piece to the puzzle, because once we become whole again, you know, we'll really take control of what it is that we need to be dominant in, you know. And the letter X on the D on the sleeve of the shirt represents resurrection and Kemet, meaning the rebirth.
Yeah. Smart guy. I didn't even think of that until you just said it. Like, oh. So, like, speaking of your coaching and everything, like, if you could give a child a tool to come up in the urban environment, what would you give them?
A tool?
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Because
why wisdom?
Lack of wisdom is the reason why we find ourselves in these issues, these troubling situations. Like, I'll give you a prime example. If you have a household where you don't really have a person that can give you sound advice, you might have a 2-parent household, but at the end of the day, if you're not getting sound advice on how to go out here in this complicated world and take on its challenges, you will still find yourself in certain situations.
Okay.
And I know a lot of these things from experience. Like growing up here in Chicago, it's not easy. You know, I mean, you get challenged a lot. I mean, if you have certain things, people would tend to attack you because you possess these certain things. And it ain't even the fact that it's material. You know, it's just who you are, what you stand for, your belief system, your principles, you know. And you gotta learn how to maneuver around certain situations without physically always running into them.
Cool.
Black power to me, man, is not holding a fist up with an afro. Black power to me is unity, but unity and actually, you know, looking out for our best interests, like sharing with one another, supporting each other's businesses, and making sure that whoever comes out with an idea is, how can I say this, supported. Facebook, Marcus McLaurin, Chicago's Defense on Instagram. The single was also available on all of these streaming sites: iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, and I also have my own YouTube, channel, Defense, as it says on the top. And yeah.